YouTube, today I am going to be ranking every single NFL team from worst to best to worst to middle of the pack. Shout out Bladen Kirk for the website. I'll leave it down in the description. And, let's see what I think. I did this live on stream. If you want to see this all live, check out my Twitch, BlakeB10_. Like and subscribe if you like the video. And yeah, let's get right into it. So we're starting with the Commanders are obviously better than the Titans. The Seahawks are obviously better than the Buccaneers. 49ers are obviously better than the Steelers. Eagles are obviously better than the Jets. This the first tough one of the video. I'm going to give it to the Saints. The Saints looked really good at the end of last season. I think they will be better this year than the Giants. Here, not close in my opinion. Actually, it is actually closer than a lot of people would say it is. I'm going to give it to the Patriots. The Vikings aren't a bad team. Bottom team in the NFL, best team in the NFL. We're going to go Chargers here. We're going to go just another tough one. I got the Jags a little better than the Chiefs. I got the Texans better than the Colts. Well, it's another tough one. I think the Packers are a little better than the Lions. Barely, though. I got the Broncos over the Cowboys. I got the Bengals over the Browns. Bears over Panthers. The Ravens are better than the Bills. The Falcons are better than the Cardinals. The Buccaneers are better than the Titans. The Commanders are better than the Buccaneers. The Seahawks are better. The Steelers are better than the Jets. The Eagles are better than the Steelers. The Eagles are better than the 49ers. The Vikings are better than the Giants. The Vikings are better than the Saints. It's another close one. These bottom of the barrel teams, I'm going to give it to the Raiders barely. Wow. Rams. We go Chiefs here. We go Chiefs again. This is literally, I think this could go either way. I think these teams should be right next to each other in my rankings, just off the top of my head. Both great teams. I'm gonna edge it out to the Cowboys. I think they have a better quarterback. Actually, no, I literally said Goff was better. Okay, we got Packers are better than them. We got the Broncos over the Packers. We got the Panthers over the Browns. Bengals over the Panthers. It's another tough one. I'm gonna give it to the Bears barely. I'm going to give this to the Bills, give this to the Bills, give this to the Titans, give this to the Steelers, give this to the Bucks, 49ers, Seahawks, Giants. I don't know why I acted like that was a hard one. I got the Giants over the Raiders. I got the Chargers over the Giants. I got the Chargers over the Saints, Chargers over the Vikings, Patriots over Chargers, Rams over Patriots. I have the Lions over Colts, Lions over Texans, Chiefs again, and this is where the Chief ends at the Broncos. And I got the Broncos over the Jags. I got the Browns over the Cardinals just because of that defense, and then we give it to the Falcons. Panthers over the Falcons, Bills over the Panthers, Bills over the Bengals, Bills over the Bears, and then we got Dolphins over the Jets, Titans over the Dolphins, Titans over the Raiders, Giants over the Titans, Giants over the Steelers, Giants over the Bucks, Commanders over Giants. It's hard. I gotta give this to. I'm gonna give it to Jayden Daniels over Tyler Shough. I'm gonna give this to Jayden Daniels over Kyler Murray. I'm gonna give this to Justin Herbert. I'm gonna give this to the 49ers barely, though. And then I give that to the Rams. This to the Rams. This to the Rams. I'm gonna give Colts barely. Colts again barely, and then we give it to the Panthers. Then we give this to the Texans, Bengals. I'll give the Bengals again. I think the Bengals will be better than them. It's where it gets really close. I'm gonna barely give the Bengals, and I gotta give the Jags here. I gotta give the Jags again, and then I'm gonna give the Bills. Then I give the Broncos. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm a Ravens fan, so the Ravens are better than the Broncos. We gotta go here. This is a tough one. It's a tough one, bro. Tough one, buddy, old pal. We giving this one to the we give it to the Cardinals. We give this to Cardinals, and then we give that to the Raiders, Browns, Titans. I'll give it to the Falcons. I'll give this to the Steelers. I'll give that to the Steelers too. I'll give this to the Panthers. The Panthers are better. Panthers are better. Panthers are better. Panthers are better. Oh, it's a tough one. I'm gonna give the edge out to the Panthers, and then it ends at Chargers. We go Chargers over Texans. We go Lions over Chargers. We go Patriots over Lions. We go Patriots over Cowboys. Patriots over Packers. I'm not high on the Patriots, but it's making me look high on the Patriots. But I'm giving it to the Bengals at the end of the day. And I'm going to give this to 49ers. I'm going to give this to the Bears. This to Eagles. This to Eagles. It's a really close one. I'm going to edge it out to the Eagles. I'm going to give this to the Broncos. Yo, call me crazy, bro. I don't care how many times I have to say this. The Broncos would have won the Super Bowl if Bo Nix did not get hurt. I don't care, bro. Every Seahawks fan can cope. Every Patriots fan can cope. Every fan of the NFL can cope. The Broncos were a better team than the Seahawks. Kenneth Walker was not rushing for 200 yards against this defense. If you think so, you're fried. But I think it was pretty safe to say the Broncos are a better team than the Seahawks. That's where it ends. The Rams, and then we give it to the Rams again. All right, so according to my rankings list, the worst team in the NFL is the Jets. Just at the season. Then we have Miami Dolphins, Arizona Cardinals, Las Vegas Raiders, Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans, Atlanta Falcons, Colts, Pittsburgh Steelers at 24, 23 Buccaneers, 22 Giants, 21 Saints, 20 Vikings, 19 Commanders, 18 Panthers, 17 Texans, 16 Chargers, 15 Lions, 14 Cowboys, 13 Packers, 12 Chiefs, 11 Patriots, 10 Bengals, 9 49ers, 8 we got the Bears, 7 we got the Jags, 6 we got the Bills, 5 we got the Eagles, 4 Seahawks, 3 Broncos, 2 Ravens, call me biased, probably am, 1 Rams. I could see a lot of these teams being a lot better. Like the Panthers, like they're 18th ranked on this team. 18th ranked on this, but they're also first in their division, so they're a playoff team. So, I think it's just gonna come down to who performs how they're supposed to this year, and yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to a lot of this list changing. I think it's like we'll know by week 5 who's good. We'll know by week 5 who's a good team, who's a solid team, who's gonna make playoffs. Not who's gonna make playoffs, but we'll know great teams by then. And thanks for watching. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and yeah, peace.